So, good afternoon. I'm Christelle from the Fine Wine team, and I'm here today with Sandra Tavares de Silva from Wine and Soul, but also winemaker from Quinta de Chocapalha. Sandra, really lovely to see you after so many years.
Yes.
And you recently won Portugal Winemaker of the Year awards, and what an achievement and a massive congratulations. Very happy for you. What did that mean to you to receive this award and this recognition from your peers or from the press in your country?
No, it was really a great, for me that was a great pleasure. It's a great achievement, and so I was so happy after all these years and making the thing that I like the most, which is making wine, and having this award meant a lot to me, especially because it's a award that normally was taken by male winemakers. So I was really happy to achieve this as well.
Of course, yes, I can completely understand that that it's it must have been really good for you to have that. Also, more celebration because Wine and Soul celebrated 20 years of existence. So it was launched in 2001,
Exactly.
and so what changes have you seen and what things has happened?
So Wine and Soul, it was a project that we started from scratch with a passion of producing wines, terroir wines from very old vineyards in the Douro. And so from these last 20 years it changed a lot. So we didn't have any piece of land, and since then we've been acquiring many little plots of very old vines, especially in Pinhal Valley, so really in the heart of the Douro, but for the whites in another area on higher altitude. So now we have 35 hectares of vineyards. So we achieved this area, and we are still buying, and we increased a lot of labels, and because all the labels are connected to a single vineyard or a single area, a single parcel. So we've been getting bigger, but in our proportion. So I think we have been loving what we have been doing and acquiring more knowledge and more recognition, and so it has been wonderful years.
Yes, I'm sure. And all the vineyards are mostly old vines, then you said, and I believe you have some also the pre-phylloxera as well, isn't it?
Yes, mostly are after phylloxera, but we have some pre-phylloxera, but very little plots. But we've been acquiring, and that's what's really fascinated us. It's exactly the old vineyards of the Douro with the unique diversity and uniqueness of grape varieties, and they are so resilient to the climate and to the soils. So we've been acquiring these old vines that we can produce amazing wines with so much identity of the land and identity of these plots. So that's what really amazes.
Excellent. And you are here this weekend for Festa, to celebrate, so a festival to celebrate wine of Portugal, but also Portuguese culture. It's so great to see that it's being celebrated and things are changing. So what do you see? What changes have you seen? And what could be, where could it go?
Yes, I think it's an amazing event that I'm really happy to be part of it, and many producers are coming from Portugal and being able to show personally to consumers. So I think it's really important to have this big community of producers and showing the amazing quality wines from different regions and different terroirs. And what's really been amazing this last year is I think is the more and more interest of Portuguese wines, and more and more recognition by the press or by the customers and so on. And this is really thrilling to be part of this, because I started in a time more than 20 years ago when mostly people didn't know almost anything about Portuguese wines except for port wines.
Yes, exactly.
And nowadays it's been changed so much. So I think it's wonderful what we are living. I hope Portugal will be even more recognized, and we can even get more steps above.
Yeah.
Because the quality is there, the uniqueness are, we have it, and amazing producers, amazing different terroirs and different styles of wine. So I think there's so much to discover in Portugal.
Do you think that the climate change is that also gives you, in a way, with a different region, it gives you various opportunities, but I mean for the Douro is that you've got also cool climates or cooler areas, so that you think that that would have an impact a little bit?
Yeah, it has been challenging years, I think, for all wine producers, and not even only wine producers, but I think it's global, very, very challenging, and we are nervous a little bit. But I think the Douro has this advantage of being a mountain area, so we can also look for, and that's what we've been acquiring as well, is higher altitude vineyards, or some north-facing vineyards as well. But the interesting thing is that the very old vines that we own, they are really been showing that they are so adapted and resilient to these climate changes that even in years of high drought and warmer temperatures, they've been producing amazing quality. Of course, we have to understand, and we have to figure out for the future, and we have to adapt very quickly, and that's what we have been doing. But I think Douro has this advantage. Other regions as well, for instance, Lisbon, it's an amazing region that's, I think it's because it's very cool and with amazing influence of the Atlantic Ocean, so we are not suffering with this climate or so much heat or warmth, because it's been very mild and very cool and fresh and with good rainfall. But it's always what's really risky. What we see with storms, very quickly comes a storm that can destroy a crop, or that's the thing that worries more.
Of course. Anyway, so now what's next for you? So you look after Chocapalha, Wine and Soul, Tricot and Crochet.
Yes.
What's your next adventure, or what's the next project?
We have so many things in our heads, So we have a project that we are planting in a higher plots, but we have so many. So yeah, we have the big adventure of building the new winery finally, because in all these last years we've been acquiring and investing so much in the vineyards. So no, it was not. The winery was always aside, or was for next year. So I hope in the next 2 years we will be able to build new winery. And we have been acquiring so many little plots that we have been producing little parcel wines that we want to release. So we have so many things in our heads. So
excellent. We look forward to this.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Sandra.
Thank you.
And we, very wish you all the best.
Thank you.
In these new projects of yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Crystal.
That's all right.